Hey guys, it's Kim. Welcome back to my channel, and I am here with the Nightmare on Panning Street Project Pan. This was a great project pan created by Valerie, and she's on Instagram. Her channel's name is VMRT, and Jaylon, she's from J Loves Makeup here on YouTube. They started this on Halloween of 2022, and it goes until Halloween of this year. So we're almost done. This is my last update. This is a roulette style project pan. You randomly choose 6 or 13 items to start with and then roll in new prompts as you finish items or meet your goal. I was kind of being creative and rolling in like 10 at a time these past couple of months, but I'm going to get into my last month plan with you when I get to the end of showing you all of my items. So let me get into first the goals that I hit this month. So the first one is for a triangle, a never-ending product. This is accredited to Leah Embo, and that is my Milani Rose blush in the shade Romantic Rose. This thing has been around in my collection for, I think since 2018 when I started getting into beauty YouTube. I had no idea it even existed before then, and this was one of those products that people like went crazy about. But here it is. I had a goal to use it 6 times. And I did. So here, this is one of those that like, I want to see if I can hit pan this year and then get it out of my collection. It is so dry and it is so like old that like I can hardly get any pigment off of it. Little bit. It's very beautiful, the shade that I can get, but it's very difficult to pull off the pan. So we're gonna see how I do. Maybe I'll smush it up and repress it and see what happens. I haven't even tried that yet. But yeah, this was in for a 6 times usage goal, and I did that and it's rolling out. I'm gonna put this here on my vanity as like a reminder to maybe smush that up and like repress it and see what happens. For the next product, oh my God, this is one I'm super excited about. Friday the 13th, a summer themed item. I had in my Wet n Wild Mega Glow makeup stick. This is the blush in the shade Peach Bums. If you guys have been around since the beginning, you know I've been panning this sucker since I started my channel. And it is done. It is done. I'm so happy. And don't you tell me I have to dig this out because I am not. It is done. It is scraping my face. I can hardly like get a swatch. And there it is there. I used it, what I thought was for the last time this morning. And then I came home from work. It was such a long day today. OMG. But I came home from work and I was like, oh, I want to add a little bit more blush. And I was like, that's it. It's scraping. I can't, get it. I could dig it out. I'm not going to. I don't do that. So this is an empty and I'm so flippin' excited because I think I've been trying to pan this for 3 years. Oh my God, I'm so excited. So this is an empty. Yay. Misery, a product you're a big fan of. Credit to Melissa M. I pulled in my PS liner and I had a goal to use this 6 times and I did. It's a really dark liner, but what makes it go pretty fast is the fact that every time I sharpen it, it falls out. Like it's like hollow. There's like hollow places in there. So even though it's like a dark liner and I'm a little bit afraid of it, I don't have to use it many times, first of all, to have to sharpen it. And then it seems like every time I sharpen it, there's like no pencil in some of the areas. So this is going to be a goal to finish this year. I'm going to put it over here with the other items that I have to roll back into projects. So fingers crossed I can get that out before the end of the year. For Poltergeist, something that's always here because it's a must-have either in your makeup or skincare routine. And for me, that's highlighter. I love highlighter and I have to have it in. So I pulled in my e.l.f. Multi-Dimensional Face and Body Shimmer. It doesn't have a shade, that's all it says, but here's what it looks like. And this is a product that Gabriella Francis raved about. And I was like, all right, I got to roll this into a project. And boy, was she right. This has a really like almost sandy type texture, but it is gorgeous. And it gives me just, look at that shimmer. it's like a wet look. It almost is like this glossy wet look. It is gorgeous, and I cannot wait to use it again in another project. I don't know what I was waiting for trying it, but I'm so glad that I did. And yeah, that's sticking around for sure. So let me get into the rest of the products that are in this project. For the Blair Witch project, an item that you'd wear on a makeup, no makeup day, for me, that's gloss. So I put in this NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Tiramisu with the gold to finish it. Oh my God. It went from 13.8 grams to 13.48 grams. So I did use quite a bit of it, but no way am I finishing this. I had no idea how hard this was going to be to finish. So I mean, I'm going to continue using it for the next month, and then it's going to go back into my collection because I ain't finishing that gloss by the end of the project. But that was a nice thought I had, wasn't it? Yes, Kim, it was. American Psycho, a skincare product. I pulled in my Clinique Take the Day Off Balm. This is my favorite cleansing balm now. I have a goal to finish it. It went from 177.09 to 151.46, and here is where I'm at. I don't think I'm going to finish this, but I'll get close. And that makes me happy. I'm wearing makeup more, so I'm using my skincare more. So just I'm seeing more usage in things, and that makes me really happy. I used to think, well, if I wear makeup to work, it's going to be a quick face, so why bother? And I'm like, no, I'm like using more of my stuff, and I feel better when I go to work. So I'm really glad that I've been doing that. For Get Out, a product you want to get out of your collection. I pulled in my MAC concealer, not because I don't like it, but because I don't want it to go bad before I use it because I really like it. This is in the shade NC15, and it really works well with my skin tone. And I have a really good dip going in there. Oh, there's a brush hair in there. I primarily use this to carve out my brows and sometimes under my eyes. It's a really nice shade. Let's see if I can put it somewhere. Like, it just blends in with my skin, and I really enjoy it. So hit pan, but I haven't done that yet. For Insidious, something that you dreamt about purchasing or is on your wish list. This is credit to Leah Embo. I dreamt about purchasing this item, and I was really lucky because Jen sent it to me for my birthday. So thank you, Jen. I love you. Not just because you bought me a present. This is the Beauty Bay Earthy palette, and this is one of my favorite green palettes. I love the color green. In eyeshadow, and this has been really fun to use. I've done 2 looks with this, and I have a goal to do 3, so I'm pleased that this is sticking around, and I have to use it one more time. It's just not every day that I wear green, you know what I mean? And when I do, when I wear this palette, I want to use like all the colors and go all out, and I don't want to have to rush, which is what I do in the morning. So this is like a weekend. Oh, somebody's mowing their lawn. I was like, what is that noise? This is like a weekend, sit down and take your time and have fun to play palette. And it's been very nice for that. For the Exorcism of Emily Rose, an item that makes you levitate on cloud 9. That was the idea of this product. This is the MAC Paint Pot in the shade Bougie. So here's what it looks like, right? This doesn't really make me levitate on cloud 9 anymore. I have a goal to use this 6 times. I've used it 3. Here's what it looks like on my finger. This red is what it looks like when it's on my eyes. I don't know why I cannot get that shift. It just doesn't shift for me on my eyes. So what I've been doing is just using it as a base, buffing it up into my crease, and then using something else like a Super Shock to tap on top, because you know I'm loving my Super Shocks, but this is not what I thought it was going to be, and I'm a little bit disappointed. So maybe I'll end up using it like more and seeing how I can get that look to come. If you guys have this Bougie paint pot and you've gotten that like greenish, red, bronzy, whatever shift on your eye, let me know how, please, because I'm not getting that. For 28 days later, use a product of your choice 28 times. Credit to Andrea, Pretty as a Peacock. I brought in my Hourglass bronzer. I really enjoy this. This is in Diffuse Bronze Light. But here's the thing. I've used it 8 times already. As of last month, it was 3. Now it's 8. I'm not sure I'm going to use this another 20 times before the end. I have other bronzers that I'm using. So we'll see how it goes. This is another one of my favorite bronzers though. Look at that shade. It is just gorgeous. I'm telling you, I slept on Hourglass and I just love their stuff now. I am so glad that they're moving toward more inclusivity because it was really bumming me out thinking I loved their products and just didn't feel comfortable using them anymore. So now I'm feeling more comfortable, at least like using them and mentioning them on my channel. For Annabelle, a pigmented or bold blush. This is credit to Jen from Project Beauty. And I pulled in my NARS blush in the shade Orgasm. It's a little mini. I had not used this before this project, and I love this blush. It's so beautiful. I have a goal to use it 13 times, and so far I've used it 10. I just can't stop using it. It's gorgeous. And it's just the right amount of like shimmer. I don't even know if you can like see, if you can see it like flip it. It's like there's like a goldish, it's like a goldish coral. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's hard to make it show up. I mean, it's just a really light dusting of beautiful peachy pink goodness. It just really works for my skin tone and I've really enjoyed it. So I'm going to be happy to use it another 3 times. Yeah. Actually, these two I want to make sure I put over on my vanity so I remember to use them some more. Ooh, ooh, oh no, hold on, avalanche. Oh, this is like the falters of, hold on, I'm coming. Oh my God, don't make me bend over. I'm gonna go through all my lights. Hold on guys, I'm coming. No, Rosie, nobody's here. It was Mommy. She thinks I was talking to somebody outside. Okay, I'm back. For Beetlejuice, a green or purple item. Again, credit to Jen at Project Beauty. And this is actually good because she recommended this product to me. This is Stars and Rockets, an eyeshadow by MAC. Oh my God, I love this. This is so pretty. Look at this. It's so pretty. You know what I'm doing with this shade when I use it? Where can I put this? I'm gonna put it right here. I am putting it in my crease and like blending it up and then putting like a really pretty like pink or taupe or something on my lid. And it just pops and it just has that little touch in the crease and it's so beautiful, like crease transition area, and I'm loving it. So I used it 3 times. I have to use it 3 more and I'm not mad about that. For Candyman, a product with such a long name that it takes you 5 times to say it. Credit to Project Beauty. I pulled in my MAC Studio Radiance Face and Body Radiant Sheer Foundation. I have a goal to use this 6 times and so far I've used it 3. So 3 more uses to go. Same thing with this Rose Ink Foundation. This is for carry an item that's a sin not to have in your collection. This is such a beautiful foundation. I've used it 3 times and I have to use it 6 altogether. So 3 more times. I'm not mad at that either. For Child's Play, something that has childlike packaging or a theme. I brought in the Milk Makeup Stick in the shade Toasted because I feel like it's a little mini like baby product. I have a goal to use it 6 times and I've used it 3. It's very lovely. I really, really like the shade and I like how it applies and I feel like it looks really good on my skin. So chef's kiss. For Christine, an item that you made a special trip to the store to purchase. It wasn't this exact one, but I had to go back to the store especially to exchange the color. That's why I pulled this in. This is the Fenty Match Stick and it's in the shade Amber Suede. The one that I originally bought was way too light. And there's the shade there. You can see that it's a little bit more yellow than Toasted, but I really like it. I like both of them. It's interesting how different shades, you can like them both like the same. Considering you would think one would stand out more than the other, but I mean, yeah, they're not that close, but they work really well for me. For Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, a duo or double-ended product, I pulled in my NYX Wonder Stick, and this is in the shade, let's see, Coral and Deep Peach. So here is Deep Peach, and then there's Deep Peach right there. And then here's Coral. I bought this with my friend Beverly. Deep Peach and Coral. This is beautiful. I really liked using it. I've only used it once, and I have a goal to use it 6 times, so I have to use it 5 more times. But I'm not mad at that, because the one time that I used it, I was like, ooh, I like it. And it lasted, and I thought it looked pretty, and it blended nice, so I was really pleased with that. Dracula, a product that sucks the life out of you. That's my Power Grip Primer from e.l.f. This stuff sucks everything to it. It just like gets on your skin, and it's like, it's sticky. So that's what I'm using. I have a goal to use it 13 times, and I don't remember how many times I've used it because I did not write it down, but I'm thinking like 6 or 7. So I'll let you know next time. But anyway, it's not rolling out, so it doesn't matter anyway. So I'm going to continue to use this. It's my favorite gripping primer now. I really, really like that. If you like the Milk gripping primer, or you use the LYS gripping primer, try the e.l.f. one, because I have used both and I like the e.l.f. one the best. For Event Horizon, a product that is magnetic or has magnetic packaging, credit to Andrea at Pretty as a Peacock. I pulled in this Juvia's Place palette. It's called the Violets, and this was actually a gift from Andrea. And I had a goal to use this 3 times. I've used it 0. Next up, Halloween. Notice how I'm not commenting. A set of sheet masks or a full/deluxe size mask. I pulled in these Azure under eye pads. I have 4 of them. My goal is to use them all. I've not used any of them. Next, for Lost Boys, something that makes your face look not dead. I think highlighter does that. It brightens you up and it kind of gives you a shimmer. So I pulled in my Wet n Wild Mega Glow Hello Halo highlighter in the shade Halo Goodbye. I had a goal to use it 6 times. I've used it 0. There it is swatched, and if I like buff it out, it's really beautiful. I just forget to use it. Simple. Doing too many projects. That'll be changing for next year. For Night of the Living Dead, an item that helps wake up your skin in the morning, I pulled in this Becca color corrector. I feel like it really helps wake up my under eyes. I'm really enjoying using this. And yeah, I like it a lot. My goal was to use it 13 times. I've used it 4. Paranormal Activity, an item that never seems to disappear. It's my ABH Clear Brow Gel. I feel like no matter how many times I use it, it's still going to be sticking around. There we go. I had a goal to use it 13 times. I've used it 7. And last but not least, for us, an item that is a dupe. This is the NYX Brow Pencil in the shade Chocolate. It's the Micro Brow Pencil, and I hear it's a dupe for the ABH one. I really enjoy this. I like the pencil a lot. I had a goal to use it 13 times, and I forgot to write down this as well. I think I've only used it like 1 or 2. So I'll update you next month in the finale of whether or not I get to that 13 use mark. But I really like this eyebrow pencil. I've just been using the NYX Stick It because it's easy, and I really like that as well. So now would be the time where I roll in new products or prompts, and I have 15 left, and I was going to roll all 15 in and be like, heck with it, let's just see what happens. But settle down, Kim. I decided to not do that and just continue to work on the products that I already have in, because this project is coming back. So I have a whole new year to like really like do this project well and split up the prompts so that I can do better next time. And that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to continue to work on the, how many prompts do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 prompts. I have 20 prompts. So I'm going to continue to work on them and see how I do into next month. Wish me luck. And then when next year starts, on October 31st, next year's project starts, I'll be able to really give it some good attention and split things up a little bit better. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching this long-winded Nightmare on Panning Street Project Pan. I feel like I was super rambly. I appreciate your time. And yeah, I'll talk to you soon. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are. Bye.